Well, everybody, I'm hoping you can see her here. I've only really just got her out, so I'm just going to give her a little minute to settle down. She's got a good grip of my other hand here, and the reason why I have Sia out, sorry for this camera, I have to turn the light on. I'm at I've only got one free hand, and hang on, can I let go of your tail without you panicking too much? Okay, she's alright. She can be a little bit funny. She likes that security of gripping something with her little tail. Of course, they do feel very secure when they're touched. She's sort of gripping herself right now. I will try and get her to crawl on over onto here, if she'll let go of me, that is. Sorry that the camera isn't really on her at this particular point, but I'll just get her moving slightly off me, which I'm hoping she'll be happy. Maybe not so happy to do. She's gripping me quite a bit, so maybe I should turn this around, though I really didn't want my face in the camera. It's been a really busy week. My daughters had to move back home for a little while again, so my days have been spent pretty much keeping her morale up and being positive, and of course helping her with the boys. So I've got a little minute at the moment. They've gone out to catch up with some friends, so I thought, well, this is my opportunity to get Sia out. And mainly, guys, I really need to do this with Sia, because she will not use the toilet in her enclosure at all, and the only way that I can get her to do it is to get her out, let her exercise, crawl around for a while, and then I hold her up and hold her back end up over the puppy pad, and she will go for me. So I'll try and spin this back around now and see if I can. She just isn't going to really, she likes to crook her neck, you know, that top part on something before she will decide to let go. With the bottom part of her, guys, it is just Sia and how she is, and little miss gotta feel safe and secure, girl. And there she is. Are you okay, darling? Where are you going to go? Nuzzling in there, aren't you? Hey? Hey? You okay? She says, please don't move me, Mum. Just let me go. Let me do what I want to do. Of course, my grandson has his toothbrush out here, and I've just spotted a spare dummy from my littlest grandson. We're always trying to find dummies. Do you remember that with your kids growing up? Or pacifier, some people call them. Always constantly losing a dummy. And when it's in the middle of the night and they wake up and you go in to pick it up and pop it in and you can't find it. It's disappeared. and it happens so many times for me, and we're hunting around for a dummy at 6 o'clock at night or 7 o'clock when you go to put them to bed. But anyway, the video isn't about little ones and dummies, but it just sort of came into my head. I don't know where Sia might like to go. Lily is out, and you probably won't be able to maybe make her out up there, but she is, and she's been hanging up there for the last I guess 3 hours now, and is not planning on moving. And we're keeping an eye on this girl's butt end, because I don't think she would have any issue in possibly doing it on me either. But she seems to take the cue from me. When I hold her up and I hold her back end over, down basically, she will go. And she's due for a feed, and I'm not going to feed her until, of course, her belly's empty. Well, her belly's empty, her bowel's empty. She's got a few in her belly now, but they're only mice, because Sia has decided that mice are a better option than rats at the moment. So I have not only Sia, but now Lily. Well, it's always been Lily for a long time. Maya and Sia, all deciding that mice are much tastier than what rats are. And I could be one of those people that go, no, when you're hungry enough, you will ultimately eat a rat for me. But I'm not one of those people, and I've done that with Lily. I did that with Lily originally, and I said then, I am not going to do it this way again, which was offer a rat week after week after week after week. And there was no way Lily was going to give it up and take a rat. So then I introduced chicks, and we're talking 3 odd months later, and she took the chicks for me. Not a problem in the world. And I thought, well, this is good, but you can't just feed chicks. I do not believe nutritionally it is enough for your snakes as a permanent feeding routine for them. I did, of course, then offer her quail. Same thing, it's still poultry, and she ate those. And then I tried, once she'd had a few meals, I thought, well, she may go back to the rats now. She's got her appetite going and so forth. And that was an absolute no way was Lily going to eat the rats. So that was it for me. It just came down to the fact that I knew she was not sick. There was nothing wrong with her. I did take her to the vet guys. They checked her from head to toe, said she's perfect gay. And she was a good weight, even after not eating for so long. But, yep, mice. And that's a-okay. You can certainly have mice. So that is why Sia is now eating mice, and so is Maya. So I'm just watching her. Sorry, I'm just checking that little butt end. I don't know where she thinks she might go over here, but maybe I can bring her back a little bit. She's been, quite calm at the moment, which is wonderful. Feel a little tail moving there. I thought I was sitting on it, but I wasn't. And yeah, you can get a little bit of a view of her. You know, our diamond pythons. If you didn't know what Sia was, she is a diamond python, and she is about three and a half years old now. So very not used to being handled, and I think she's doing extremely well for a girl that was not handled, and spent a few years, I would say, very lonely. As you can see, you know, she's breathing quite heavily, but that's Sia when she first comes out. And you know, I bring her out for a while, not too long, but you know, long enough that I know she's settled and she's not feeling so stressed about everything. But such a shame that, you know, the time was not put into her when she was younger. Diamonds are, you know, one of our more, I would consider to be one of our more placid, easygoing snakes in the Morelias. But you know, if you don't work with them and you don't put the time in with them, then you end up with a very nervous snake that stresses very easily. And that's exactly what Sia does. So she's not going to move, guys. She's very much, you know, feels that she's pretty safe and she's okay, and maybe if I don't move she'll forget about me, but I won't, of course. But there she is, guys. So I'll leave it at that. Definitely put the time in with them when they're younger, and not end up with a 3.5-year-old snake that isn't yet sure about being out and being around a human. It takes so much longer to get them to accept. You know, she's not a nasty girl. You know, she's not mean, and snakes aren't. We know they're not that. But that's just giving you, you know, the human prompt there, mean and nasty. She's not like that. And they're not like that, diamonds. She's just still not sure about everything. Not like my Lily, not like my Jack and Jessie and so on. You know, even Tessa is so much more at ease coming out and being out than what Sia is. So and yet Sia's never been one to strike out like Tessa has. So you know, they're just all very different, and you're just important when you get them from that you know, you're slipping, sweetie. You're just not very good at being able to hang on, are you? Hey? You're not at all. That's why she doesn't climb. You know, she's got the ability to climb things and she won't. Not in her enclosure. And it makes me sad that she's not at it. And she doesn't feel comfortable. Even about herself. She is so different with it, you know, there is no, she has no confidence in herself to climb and to do all these amazing things that snakes can do. So guys, I'll end it here. That's my girl. Out for a little while. Now I'm going to see if she'll go to the toilet anyway. Maybe it's the nervousness that makes her go, I don't know. But you take care of yourself, and your family, and your friends, your snakes, and all your animals. Ciao.